Welcome to From the Desk of ShechetAI. That's pronounced ShechetAI. If you're joining us for the first time, here's what we do. We dive deep into the flood of news about artificial intelligence. We sort through it, pull out what really matters, and break it down for you. We look at AI news from different angles, philosophical, business, societal, trying to make sense of it for everyone. And just so you know, ShechetAI itself builds custom AI agents. These help professionals and their clients get work, do work, and keep work. So what we're doing right here, this deep dive, it's really two things. First, it's a showcase. It shows you the kind of analysis and synthesis AI itself can achieve. But honestly, it's also an experiment for us. Yeah, we're pushing the limits, seeing how well AI can take all these complex, separate pieces of information, military strategy over here, your browser tabs over there, and weave them into something, cohesive, something meaningful, and most importantly, useful for you. Okay, so let's get into it. The sources you brought today, wow, they really cover the whole spectrum of AI integration, don't they?
They absolutely do. I mean, we're talking global security, military tech on one end.
Right. High-stakes stuff.
Exactly. And then all the way down to the small, constant changes happening in how you browse the web every day. It's quite the range.
So the mission for us today, for this deep dive, is really to dig into that intersection, where ethics, innovation, and these huge societal shifts caused by autonomous tech and, digital transformation generally, where they all meet. We've sort of zeroed in on three main points that seem connected today. First, North Korea's big push into AI for military purposes.
A major strategic move.
Then what's coming out of MIT, this really ambitious vision for the future of generative AI.
Game-changing stuff, potentially.
And finally, something closer to home for everyone. Google Chrome getting this significant AI makeover, affecting billions of people basically right now.
Yeah, and what's really striking, I think, is just the speed, the sheer velocity of change we're tracking. It's not just the tech is moving fast, it's that these changes are hitting everything at once. Well, think about it. They're touching on morality, big questions about life and death decisions. They're impacting market strategy, how companies are going to compete, survive even in the next 10 years. And they're changing your personal digital life, literally how you interact with the internet minute by minute.
So it's not just separate trends.
Not at all. We need to look at what's happening, sure, but also why it all matters so much right now, together. The ethical questions from North Korea's drones, they need the same kind of AI power being discussed at MIT. And those core capabilities, that's what companies like Google are quietly putting into your hands right now in your browser. It's all one big interconnected story. We really need to see those threads.
Right. Before we dive headfirst into the really heavy topics, global strategy, philosophy, all that, let's maybe look at something a bit more practical, maybe even delightful.
Sounds good. A breather.
Yeah, exactly. Let's look at a smart automation idea that could genuinely make everyday life better. Tackles a common problem. This is where it gets really interesting. Our automation idea of the week.
Right. So the concept we're discussing today is designed to tackle something almost everyone with digital music faces. Music library chaos.
Oh, tell me about it. Mine's a disaster.
You're not alone. You've got music moved across phones, computers, streaming services, maybe going back decades. The result is often just this overwhelming mess.
Yeah, unusable sometimes.
Exactly. So this idea is about a sophisticated music organizer. But it uses AI not just to sort alphabetically or by genre tags, which is pretty basic, but to achieve what we're calling curated harmony.
Curated harmony. I like that. I feel like I desperately need that. My music management is basically shuffle all or maybe workout mix 3 from 5 years ago. Nothing gets properly sorted or discovered. Seriously, I spent hours manually tagging my 80s synth pop last weekend. It was painful. Please tell me this AI can save me from myself. How does it go beyond just recommending similar artists or basic tags?
Okay, so it works by analyzing the really deep characteristics of the music itself. It goes way beyond simple metadata like genre or artist name.
Okay.
It's actually doing deep audio analysis. Think of it like this. The AI is listening to the sound waves. It's understanding tempo, key, harmonic complexity, dynamic range, timbre, the actual texture of the sound. And then this is crucial. It layers that acoustic data with natural language processing. So it analyzes the lyrics too, understands the mood, the themes, the specific energy level of the track.
So wait, it can tell the difference between, say, a sad song that's really complex musically, maybe lots of strings, complex chords, versus a simple acoustic ballad that's also sad. It gets the feeling and the texture.
Precisely. That's the key distinction, and that allows the system to build essentially a high-dimensional map of your personal, emotional, and sonic preferences.
It's a map of my taste.
And the utility here is incredible because the system dynamically updates your playlists based on your actual real-time listening behavior.
So not just what I liked once.
No. It registers what you played, when you played it, how you reacted, did you skip it, repeat it, and it looks at the other music you listen to around it. The context matters.
Right. So if I always listen to like ambient electronic stuff on Monday mornings when I'm trying to focus, it figures that out, even if the tracks have weird names. And it builds a playlist for that analytical flow state.
Exactly that. It moves beyond simple pattern matching into really true behavioral understanding.
That's impressive.
And this personalized map, it makes discovery phenomenal. The AI starts suggesting new music that fits your precise emotional or sonic profile at that moment.
So not just more ambient, but maybe something with the same energy level, even if it's a totally different genre.
Correct. If you're having a high-energy morning, it might suggest something that maintains that specific psychological state. It could jump from punk rock to, I don't know, high BPM classical if the energy profile aligns with your current state and past preferences in similar states. And the whole system is designed to integrate seamlessly across your phone, your smart speakers, your car. No manual sorting or syncing needed.
Okay, so the payoff here really does sound transformative. It tackles that awful manual sorting chore.
Which is where most people give up, right?
Totally. And it boosts discovery, because the AI might understand my taste better than I can even articulate it sometimes.
Yeah.
It turns that digital mess into this personalized, curated harmony.
Exactly. It takes the administrative burden right out of the enjoyment equation.
Which is, I guess, the core promise of good automation, isn't it? Freeing up our time and mental energy.
It really is, making the tools we use, whether it's a music library or a complex business agent, smarter, more intuitive, and ultimately much more aligned with what we actually want and need in the moment.
Letting us focus on the enjoyment, the inspiration.
While the AI handles the organizing, logistics, yeah.
Right, that was a really nice example of AI making life, well, potentially easier and more enjoyable.
A positive note.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But now we need to shift gears pretty dramatically to the polar opposite end of the spectrum, really. From curated playlists to global security and the immense, frankly, terrifying weight of lethal decision-making.
Yeah. This is where AI challenges some of our oldest ideas about morality and responsibility.